Okay guys, so today I'm going to show you guys how to do the Paula Deen's bacon cheeseburger meatloaf. And this is a really easy recipe and it's really yummy. So I'm going to go ahead and get started and show you what you're going to need. So you're going to need a pound of ground chuck, and you'll also need 10 slices of bacon cooked, and then you're going to crumble it. And then you'll need an 8-ounce package of sharp shredded cheese, but I'm just going to use the Colby Jack already shredded from Walmart. It doesn't really matter what kind of cheese you get, just whatever you want. That's just what I have on hand. And then the next thing you're going to need is 2 large eggs beaten, and then you'll need 2/3 cup of breadcrumbs, and 1/3 cup of sour cream or mayonnaise, 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce, 1/4 teaspoon of sea salt or kosher salt. I'm just going to use regular table salt. 1/4 teaspoon of pepper. You'll need 1/2 cup of ketchup, and 2.5 tablespoons of mustard, 2.5 tablespoons of brown sugar, and 3 ounces of the French fried onions, and then 2 to 4 slices of bread. So, and the bread is just for sopping up the grease while you're baking the meatloaf in the oven. You just put it in the bottom of the pan, but I'll show you guys how to do all that. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and fry up my 10 slices of bacon. Okay, so now while your bacon is frying, you can fry it to however you like. If you want crispy bacon, or if you like it not as well done, just fry it however you like. Okay, and now the next thing you're going to want to do while your bacon is frying, go ahead and preheat your oven. And you're going to want to preheat it to 350 degrees. And yes, my oven is a little worn out, but it works. Okay, once you get your bacon all cooked, you're going to have it crumbled up. And then in a large bowl, you're going to add your ground chuck. You'll add your bacon, the shredded cheese, the 2 beaten eggs, the 2/3 cup of breadcrumbs, the 1/3 cup of sour cream or mayonnaise, 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire. And the recipe calls for 1/4 teaspoon of salt, but I don't think it's enough, so I'm adding 1/2 teaspoon of salt and 1/4 teaspoon of pepper. You're going to mix that all together. And then in a separate bowl, you're going to take 1/2 cup of ketchup, 2.5 tablespoons of mustard, and 2.5 tablespoons of brown sugar. Mix that all together. And then you're going to take a separate 1/4 cup measuring cup, and you're going to dip 1/4 cup of this ketchup mixture. And then you'll take that 1/4 cup ketchup mixture and you're going to add it to the ground beef mixture. get that all incorporated, and then you're going to take your pan, and the recipe calls for a 9 by 13 or a 10 by 15. I'm just using an 8 by 11. You're going to spray the bottom with cooking spray, and then you'll add your slices of bread, and I just use the hills of the bread because we don't usually eat those. And then you're going to take the ground chuck mixture and press it into the pan. Try to press it as evenly as you can get it so that it cooks evenly. Once you get that all pressed into the pan, you're going to take the remaining ketchup mixture that you have, and you're going to pour that over the top and just spread it evenly. And then you'll bake it in the oven at 350 for 50 minutes. Once that's cooked for 50 minutes, you're going to want to pull it out, and then you're going to add your French fried onions on top, and then you'll stick it back in the oven for about another 5 more minutes. Just keep an eye on it so you don't burn your onions. Thanks for watching. Bye!